Welcome to the Divalution, a show to empower, enlighten, and entertain divas and those that love us.
So here we are down at the W4 Diva studio in downtown Bay City, and you know we've had like a weird day today. It started out really nice, and then it clouded up and got really humid, and now it's looking like it's nice out there again. So that's cool. So welcome to the Divalution show. It's a show to enlighten, empower, and entertain divas and those that love us. And we have a guest on this evening whose name is Dr. Michellejoybrown, who will be calling in soon. And my guests here in the studio in the sponsor spotlight this evening are the Zingy Divas. Woo! How fun. So we're going to be starting pretty soon here, but I want to tell you a couple things before Dr. Michellejoybrown comes in. So today is National Slurpee Day, obviously, 7/11. And so that's kind of fun. Sandy, they were given free Slurpees. Your microphone's on. You can talk.
Oh, free Slurpees. Deb didn't get hers yet.
I didn't get mine either. So free Slurpees today. Go get one.
Free
because
Slurpees.
It's also Cheer Up the Lonely Day.
Oh.
And I have just the person to do it.
Should we sing Only the Lonely?
Yeah, I love that song. I have just the person to do it, and I think maybe you've met her before. Her name is Dr. Michellejoybrown, and I'll tell you, she is one special person, and I welcome you to the show, Dr. Michellejoybrown.
Well, thank you, beautiful lady. I am so excited to be here.
See what I mean? She just sounds fun.
She does sound fun.
She's really good. Here. So, tell us, I always like my guests to introduce themselves because they tell the true story of what they're about. So, will you please introduce yourself?
Well, are you talking to me, Dr. Joy?
I am indeed.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
I have to tell you, I am so excited. I just came from speaking at an event, and I had to hurry up and get home so I could get on the phone with you. And just a little bit about me. I am actually a native of Michigan, and I was a psychotherapist there, had my own private practice, and I also was a professor at Oakland University, and so I was teaching in the counseling program, and absolutely loved it. And then my husband and I and our son moved to Dallas, Texas. Woohoo!
I like it there.
And so here in Texas, what I'm doing is getting, back into speaking, mostly to entrepreneurs who are thinking about, becoming entrepreneurs. Some of them don't have the support that they need. And so I'm talking to them, helping them to figure this entrepreneurship thing out. And also doing some relationship coaching for people in their relationships at home as well as in the workplace, how to help people learn how to get along with each other.
And boy, that's good coaching. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, in my spare time, I run, I kickbox, I do karate, just all kinds of fun things, and then go on date nights with my hubby every week.
What night do you have date night?
Every Friday night.
That's mine too. Too bad you're not here. I'd meet you somewhere.
We have a date with each other.
No, we'd have.
We have to connect next time I'm out there.
Yes. So you have so much going on. I can't believe it. and you're kind of rebranding, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And how?
Now, see, yeah, in Michigan, I had my private practice. Everybody in the counseling world knew me. And then I moved here to Texas, and everybody's like, who are you? But what I found that started happening was, even without me saying anything, people started calling me Dr. Joy. And so I went to Hollywood to sit down with someone about branding and everything, and I did a photo shoot. And she said, why are you not going by Dr. Joy?
So when I
said, you're right.
So when I called you Joy yesterday, it was kind of a Freudian slip, wasn't it?
No, I think it was meant to be.
It was. So now you're Dr. Joy.
Yes.
I love it. And it fits you so well. So keep going. So what else are you doing in this rebranding journey?
Oh, my goodness. It's so funny how things are happening. I don't know, like a lot of entrepreneurs out there may be stuck and don't know what they're doing and feel clueless. And once I let go of needing to control things, my schedule has filled up like crazy. And so like today, I had 2 events today, and I have 3 events tomorrow. And it's like things are just coming, things are happening. So I'm getting out, doing the speaking, and I'm doing coaching, and I have people that's contacting me to help them to gain the clarity that they need in their own businesses. And I am absolutely just loving it and having fun. I love to have fun.
Obviously, huh? So
like my girlfriend.
Go on.
The girlfriend of mine asked me, "You're going rock climbing?" And I knew she was looking at my size. And I told her, I asked the guy, I said, how big can the butts be to sit up here? And he said, 350 pounds. I said, good, I'm in.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. So you've been on quite a journey. So you kind of went from counseling, now coaching. Tell us what the similarities and the differences are.
I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this.
Go for it. Just go for it.
You don't have to be polite. It's internet radio.
Because, although I'm Dr. Joy, I'm very blunt and very honest. And I'll say the difference is I tend to draw tears from people when I'm working with them. And when I'm doing counseling, there's a lot more tears. And what that means is that I do a lot deeper heart work, really looking at what is affecting this person from being successful in their life. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about being successful personally in their relationships at home and their relationships at work. What is stopping them? And some of that I go into a little bit of their history and what's going on with them, what their relationship was with their parents, with their, lovers and all that stuff. So it's really a lot of real deep work, a lot of mental deep work. Excuse me. With coaching, my focus is specifically goal-oriented. And so I'm looking at whatever goal it is that the person that I'm working with, what their goals are, and then we work through those goals without digging deep into their past. Although I can't promise that I'll do a little digging, but anyway. Now, see, I will say this, that as a coach, one of the benefits for me being a psychotherapist is that I am able to discern on if whether or not a person needs coaching or if they need counseling.
Oh, that's a very good quality to have.
Yes, because if they need counseling, they're going to need deeper work than what they're going to get from coaching.
Right.
And I don't do both at the same time. That I don't do.
Yes, I don't blame you. That would be too difficult. So, which do you like? Which do you prefer?
Wow, I was just thinking about that. I love coaching because it's a lot more fun.
Mm.
With counseling, again, the tears flow. And you're talking about, I did a lot of work with people who are very, very, very depressed.
Mm.
And people that had major anxiety. I've worked with people that had PTSD. I've worked with people that had social anxiety. I've worked with a lot of children and teenagers that had oppositional defiant disorder. I've worked with angry men, and I love that group.
I bet you do. I bet you're good with them.
Trust me, I wasn't always Dr. Joy.
They have another name for you.
Oh, they did.
Oh, that's too funny. One of the things that just cracks me up that you and I have talked about is that when you were younger, you were shy.
Wow.
Yes.
And so,
and now you can't shut me up.
What happened? What happened?
Sandy wants to know what happened.
I was born shy. I'm actually, believe it or not, world, I am an introvert. I am not an extrovert, trust me. But one day, I felt that I didn't have a voice. And I felt that no one listened to me. And of course they didn't, because I was very quiet. I was shy, timid. I was afraid of my own shadow. And I decided when I was about 19 years old that I wanted to get out of being shy, and I wanted to have a voice, and I wanted people to listen to me. And so I went and I got some Avon books, and I went to Northland Mall, and I stood there very timidly, didn't say anything to anyone, and I just held the catalogs in my hand, hoping and praying someone would take them. And they did. And I went to work one day, and I, had a couple people that asked me if I sold Avon, and I told them, yes, very quietly. I didn't get this strong voice until later when I realized that I have a voice. And so people started buying Avon from me, and before you know it, I was making money selling Avon. I became an entrepreneur. Woohoo! But that didn't solve all my problems. I still, I talk more, but what really brought me out of the fear of people was I found out about this guy. He was a minister, and he was a public speaker, and he was also a professor, and I heard about him teaching public speaking classes. And I called him up, and I asked him if I could hire him to help me alone, not in the class. And he tells me that, but you'll have to pay for the full class for the other 5 people that will be in the class. And I told him, okay. Mm-hmm. And this crazy man sat me down, and long story short, he invited me, and I'm leaving a whole lot of the story out, but he invited me to the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Center. And when I got there, I was in this beautiful black and white tuxedo, and Lord Jesus, I looked fabulous in it.